Catherine and Michaela Polchishek. Together we design and build the most beautiful bathrooms in the Lakes region. We are Winnie Designs.
Today I'm going to show you how we get the Laticrete shower pan installed, 36 by 48 shower pan, and also how we prep our strata mat to be put down on our floor. So you'll see both of those, and you'll see what both of those look like. To start off with the shower pan, I'll get that in first. We're going to sponge the floor so it's nice and clean, dust free. Then let me take it out. Here's our shower. This is how they come in the box. Alright. So there's our shower pan. 2-inch thick, pre-sloped, everything. The back of it is cement, like cement coated, so that gives you a nice area to back butter. So you back butter this whole area, and then 2-inch trowel on the floor, and you just set it, make sure it's all level. Luckily right now our floor is level here, so we don't have to do any self-leveling or anything like that. So I will take some, let me prep this, I'll get the thin set down, and then I will do another video of what that looks like as I put it down. Cool. Alright, so our shower pan is back buttered. That was sponged and 1/2-inch troweled out. I'm not really worried about that little hole, that's not going to cause anything. Okay, so now I gotta put this in. Let me do that and I'll show you what that looks like. There's the pan. So that's done. I used my thin set. The thin set we used was Laticrete Multi-Max Light. Super nice stuff. Here we go. I'm gonna set that level. Set that level over here. Set that level over there. And set that level over here. So I'm gonna let that rest. I guess you're allowed to start doing everything else in there, but I want to let that rest over the weekend. This way I can walk on it and not worry about losing my level. So that is our shower pan. Next is going to be our strata mat that we have here. And I'll show you what that looks like on our floor. Sponge it, trowel it out, 1/8-inch trowel, and yeah, that's it. Here's part of the strata mat that we did. Sponge the plywood, make sure there's no dust. 1/8-inch trowel, strata mat. Use a fluff to press it on. You can see, you can't see any streak marks under there or anything like that, so you know that there's a really good contact and bond there. And then continue that over and that way. And I'll just show you what that looks like at the end. And that's part one of prep. Okay. Alright, so our shower pan is in and it's cured over the weekend. Our floor is ready for tile as well. So now we're gonna get the shower system installed, silicone all the corners, tile the floor in here, and then tile the main floor. So here's the process for doing these. We've pre-cut this wall just to show you how it goes in. First, you can see that this shower pan, it's got this groove, and that's where these boards will come in. So you start by putting a nice fat bead of caulking in there, just to make that bond. And this will be our first piece. put another bead of silicone right through here. And this is Laticrete Hydroband adhesive sealant. So it's all part of the shower system. It's not just your stuff off of a shelf at Aubuchon's or Lowe's or Home Depot. So it's made for this. And then we don't have to do it, but for extra caution, we'll use Hydroband to seal that one more time. Okay, so now moving on to the top piece, you put a piece right here. Okay, this guy's pre-cut. That's an 8-foot reach right there. How about that, huh? Okay, so that's one wall, and we're gonna do these two walls, get the curb done, and then that's that. And I'll show you what that looks like once it's all finished. And that's our shower system. So we're no longer doing the red guard stuff. We're using the Hydroband shower system. Right. So here we have our niche, and we're starting to work that all out. I use table saw to cut all this because it just flies through like butter, and it gives you these super sharp lines versus using a straight edge and a knife. So when you're doing this, what we're making sure is that this piece comes in first and this one overlaps. So when the water comes down behind the grout, it hits this and then comes down this way and this way. And then the reason I put this one in before this one is so I can press it up against the wall nice and tight, and then that's going to stay there forever. Alright, so here's the finished shower system for us. Hydroband board. All the corners got our silicone, all the seams have silicone in between them. All the screws are Hydroband. So this is ready to be tiled now. I gotta do one more like compound corner over there. But that will be tomorrow before I start tiling everything else. So it's ready to go, and that's the whole process for our shower system. Our floor is ready to go. We're starting to lay out our tile and figure it out how we're going to do that, but that's the gist. So this is what we use from now on, and the pans and the shower sizes are pretty much pre-made, so we tend to stick to the standard sizes. If we want to do something custom, we can do that, but that's more of the traditional method for the shower pan itself. Otherwise, we always just do it this way. Cool. Thank you.